sleep when I got you next to me. All night, I ride with you. I know you got my back, and you know I got you. So come up, come up, come up. Let's get physical. Lights out, follow the noise. Baby, keep on dancing like you ain't got a choice. So come up, come up, come up. Let's get physical.
You are in a very messy space of mine. This is my sort of workshop, office, digital scanning library. I have a lot going on here. Let me just show you. I've got all these Polaroids, which is nothing because when you get down here, I have boxes and boxes of Polaroids and old prints and just, this is nothing. This is literally 1/16 of the items that I have in my home that I am trying to sort out and clear because I have so much storage happening. And whilst I love having family memories, there is a sort of physical tax to it that I am looking to mitigate. So this episode is going to be about a kind of insane device that I purchased called the Epson FF680W. It's a fast photo scanner. And I will say I was very skeptical because, like I said, I have all of these things. I've had so many different scanners over the year. And I was like, this is just a very slow process. And I expect that this will also be a very slow machine, which is fine. It's going to take me months and months to digitize all of these physical things so that I can sort of clear out my space. But this thing has blown my mind. This is not a cheap scanner. It retails for $5.99. I got mine refurbished directly from Epson for a really reasonable cost. I think I got it for $3.50 if I recall, which is insane because it works absolutely perfectly. The other thing, and I will correct myself on screen because I can't remember exactly how much I paid. It resales on the used market for near market values. If you have the volume of memories that I do, my father is a photographer, my mother was a model, we have our entire lives documented. My childhood was documented the way that current childhoods are documented, but in physical print form because there was only film back then. And I want to be able to save all this stuff for my kids. Also, my kids do a lot of artwork now that I feel bad throwing away, but I don't have the space for either, so I can digitize that. This thing scans up to 600 DPI, and it has all these great settings in it. So I'm just gonna take you into the software really quickly so that we can look at how you set this thing up. It will do all kinds of things. It will organize your scans into various folders. So I have mine set up to scan to an SSD drive here that is just going to be 4 terabytes of memories of my family. And then you can set it up to do all these other things like enhancements. So it will scan an original photo plus an enhanced version of that photo if you want some correction for just general exposure, white balance, red eye, and restoring of faded colors. And then you can do standard photos, instant photos, panoramic photos. You do want to just type that in so that it knows how far to be scanning and it doesn't jam up. And like I said, 300 DPI, 600 DPI, or interpolated at 1200 DPI, which is definitely going to slow it down and is not true resolution. But again, with software these days, it's pretty insane. You can format it to JPEG or TIFF. TIFF will give you a more flexible file, and it goes up to a 24-bit depth, color depth. Advanced settings, it will auto-rotate your images, curled photo correction, so if the edges of brightness or whatever need to be corrected, it reduces lines and streaks. And if you want, you can upload directly to Dropbox or Google Drive if you connect those things. Pretty incredible. So let me just take you through a little bit of a stack of materials so that we can look at this thing in action. This is a good example. There's some like curled photos here. Wow, okay. See, this is just already, oh my God, you guys. This is our old loft in Carnegie Hall. Oh, wow. Just so cool to look back and have these memories. All right, so we're gonna take a stack of these and just try scanning them. You do want to find sort of similar sized photos, so in a stack like this, and just throw that into the scanner. And we are all set to start. Now I mentioned that it will do these like year and date organization here, which is absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to just put in 2024 for now. You can put spring, summer, fall, winter, or any designated month. Because this is just a random stack of images, I'm going to call this just Family Memories, MISC, and we're just going to start scanning. Now this is going at 300 DPI, guys, and look how fast that is. So now that is done scanning. You can scan another batch, and so that it will keep it in the folder with this, or you can say done scanning. And now it's scanning and saving, or processing and saving. All right, so now everything is in, and what you can see here is that we have all the different versions. So there's gonna be the original scan, and then it will pop in what it considers to be an optimized version of it. You can see the contrast has been popped, the exposure has been corrected, the white balance is there. So the original is more flat, the corrected has a nice quality to it. The corrected often works, but I will say I really like a lot of the qualities of the original scan because it really does look like a direct scan of the print, and then this is corrected. I mean, that definitely is more accurate, but doesn't look as accurate to the actual print as this does. The other thing that this does, which is amazing, is if you have something that has written text on the back, like a lot of old photographs might have notes or something, this is not a note, but it does show you that this was printed on Kodak paper, October of '83. And so it will save all of these details on the back if you so choose. You do click that option on or off. This is our Nike. This is my mom and dad and me. This was a photo shoot for Sears Roebuck catalog, if you can believe it. And this is the corrected. So it really does a very good job of correcting an image, but I like having both versions so that you can sort of see how it was right out of the box. And this has just been such a revelation and a game changer. Whoa, that's tight. Let's pull back here. This has been such a revelation and a game changer for me and my ability to just keep all of these things in a format that I can give to my kids, but also just that doesn't kill me in terms of storage at home or require me to get a separate storage unit, which would be just insane, but very possible given the number of photographs that we have. So I just wanted to share that. And if you have any questions, just pop them down below. I would be happy to answer them as I explore this device further. But I'm very excited, and it will sort of be a lead into what I think is going to be a very physical printed summer of photography. I have some plans for a trip coming up. I'm very excited to share that. There will definitely be a video, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.